Okay, well, YouTube, welcome back to our POE highlight this week. Our work in progress, our build in progress, ethereal or frost blades, and I'll show you a little bit of what we're doing here. We are now level 49. Not progressing quite as fast as I wanted, but been busy. It's the holiday season, so you can see the frost blade still works pretty good. Doesn't freeze constantly yet. We don't have it all fully set up, obviously, but we are getting there. Of course, for single target, we still have the dual strike, which is running really fast. I couldn't think of the name of it there for a minute. So if you are building this build, or if you're working on it, like I said, everything is self-found or things I already had in my stash. So nothing outrageous. I don't have anything that would say, well, without this particular thing, without this item, without this rare, it won't work. I don't have any of that kind of stuff. So, you can use whatever you got. I am now actually on claws. I was in between whether I was using claws or whatever last time. And, even though I eventually plan on using it, you can see how this works on the single target. I mean, look at that. That burns them down really fast. So pretty simple. Oh, there's my. I'll show you the build here in just a second. It does work pretty good. My only issue, of course, is like anything else. It's not life-based or armor-based. You can die really quickly. I'll go ahead and kill those guys, and we'll kill this guy, which I have a tendency to do on occasion. You can get one shot really fast when you have evasion, because if you don't evade it, you do take the full-on hit, and that makes it tough. Whoa, he almost got me there. A little explosion after he died almost got me. But for clear speed, I can see already this is going to be very good. Be really quick clear speed, really fast as far as maps once we get there. The only problem is can it handle, all the bosses once you get through the clear speed part? And that's always the issue with any build. It's like, okay, I can handle this map, but can you handle the end boss at the map? Because that's where your big loot's going to be. So that's the problem with all my characters, or any character really, any build. Is how you going to handle the end bosses, and if you can kill them, and if you can kill them reliably, without oh well, I barely got through them. Oh, there's a, what does this guy do? Quick, fast attack, resist lightning. All right, man. You're not going to resist too much. I could just about face tank almost everything at this point. It's not that difficult. And then if they're doing special attacks, just kind of dodge them. Not too hard to do. So there's the build. I mean, you see it in action, not much to it. This is a level 46 map. Like I said, I'm level 49, so a little higher than the map. So not too bad. And it doesn't stutter, doesn't have any problems whatsoever. Once you get the Frostblade built up with hypothermia and all that stuff, it's going to be it'll be a whole lot different. So let's run back town real fast, and I'll show you what we got going on here. Yeehaw! All right, so I've got 2 claws now, both of them gut rippers, and I just found regular gut rippers and increased the quality and then magicked them up. That's all I did. And then I took them in and put lightning resistance on one and physical damage on the other. This is nothing special. Increased damage, 44 life. Increased damage, adds damage, which is nice. Critical strike chance, whatever. It's okay. And then damage with poison, which I'm not doing, but it's irrelevant. So Herald of Ice, Curse on hit, Frostbite. And then over here I have Summon Lightning Golem, just for the attack speed. And then my helmet is a wolf pelt. I just found it, I think, like that. I don't remember if I don't remember. I could add an affix on there, but there's really no need. I'll be getting out of this fairly soon. So you've got, let's see, dual strike with faster attacks, life gain on hit, and multi-strike. So if I get in trouble, or if I'm fighting something that's pretty rough, I'll run on my dual strike because I got the life gain on hit. Nothing special about the item. And then we have the brisk wrap leather, which is okay for now. The attack speed is nice, the extra evasion rating is nice, cold resistance, movement speed's all nice, and other than that, I don't know what I'll be getting into eventually. And we got frost blades, faster attacks, added cold damage, and ancestral call, so it'll spread around. Nice. For the belt, I'm running the prism weave, mainly because It adds +7 on all resistances, lightning, cold, fire damage to attacks, which I'm not that worried about. But 30% increased elemental damage with attack skills during flask effects, so that helps anytime I'm running a flask. And then 10% flat out increased damage with attack skills, which there's elemental in that. That's why the cold is going to be so high on the frost blades, and that's why it ramps up the damage on there. So that's good. The gloves are just they're still the Hemsaro goat hide gloves. 20 strength, evasion, cold, reflects, physical damage converted to cold damage, which is nice, which keeps my cold damage nice and high. So those are really good. And now they just have regular shark skin boots, evasion rating, rarity items, cold, lightning, movement speed. In here I have clarity because I still need it. It's getting close where I don't need it anymore. Whirling blades, and I have Repose, which isn't connected to anything yet. Then I have volatile dead, attached to cast when damage taken. So you saw that earlier, the balls pop up. That really does help when you get hit. Those balls, man, they do a pretty good amount of damage. I just added cold damage to them for giggles for right now. So as we're running, I mean, nothing special. And the tree looks like this. I went down here and got all the physical attack speed, coordination, came up and got blood siphon. I was not going to grab soul siphon, but I wound up needing the mana. Went up and grabbed trickery, went through elemental focus, cold hearted calculation, and came down to nullification. I went and got sniper, but it doesn't actually increase, even though this says projectile speed and damage, it did not increase the paper damage, and I did not notice the effects, so I got rid of it. Went over and grabbed Mind Drinker, again mana issues, and then I went and grabbed this spot and put in the Jewel, if I can get it to stay on there. Fight for Survival, Viridian Jewel, man I can't talk. 10% increased cold damage with at least 40 dexterity and radius. Melee damage dealt by frost blades penetrates 15% cold resistance. With at least 40 dexterity, frost blades has 25% increased projectile speed. And that definitely I have seen. So if you can get one of those, you get it as a reward. I can't remember Act 5, I think it is. But make sure you got your dexterity in the area, which we do, and off you go. And I got 10, 20, 30, and 40 within the range, obviously. And then I got Blood Drinker, again, just to help with survivability. Came down here. I will get to the claws. I'm just not there yet. Came down and grabbed evasion and life, which I will wind up filling this out, but need life, need evasion. Grab this because of the 10% increase elemental damage with attack skills, so that is nice. 20%, and it penetrates 6% resistance, which is good. Came down and grabbed this one, which is projectiles pierce an additional target and 10% increased damage. That did increase. That was nice. And then I popped over to weapon artistry, mainly for the attack speed, strength, and dexterity, and 16% increase physical damage, which is good. Went over to aspect of the panther, mainly because I needed to cut through here, or I wanted to cut through here. But the 6% increase attack speed while dual wielding is pretty good, and then the physical damage is not too bad either. Finesse, again, attack speed. I went up and grabbed Primal Spirit because of the mana regeneration rate. I had an issue, I was really having an issue with mana regeneration, so I had to really start pumping that up. I'm probably going to grab Hardy Oak, I don't know, maybe. So now I've come down, I've gone through Quick Step, grabbing the attack speed and stuff. I am going to grab this Life Node, and I am heading towards Iron Reflexes. I do not like evasion. I'm also heading towards Weathered Hunter because the elemental resistances across the board. So I'm definitely going to head down here, grab those. I'm headed down. I'm probably going to head down through Life Leech to grab Iron Reflexes. Even though I'm not leeching, every little bit does kind of help. So, you know, you're grabbing a little bit of Life Leech here, and then a little bit down there. We'll see. When I come back through, I'll also grab this Life Node. So, there you go. I mean, not too bad. We'll update you soon. It is the holiday season, so I've got a couple other builds I've been working on and playing, so we'll see what happens. In the next video, I'm going to show you a build of a Magma or Magma Strike, whatever we call it, build. I think you're really going to like it. Anyways, don't forget to hit like and subscribe, leave comments on how we can make this build better, and I will talk to you soon.